everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a bit since I've posted, but I'm back now, and thank you so much for everyone who's actually stuck around and is watching this now and continues to watch my stuff. I really appreciate that. I know I haven't been posting as much the last year or so, but I would like to get back to posting on a bit more of a regular schedule, so stick around. There's more stuff coming, I promise. This video, I kind of want to just do a little bit of an overview of the new Starkid stuff and share my thoughts about it. And I also want to give a bit of a channel update as to what direction I want to take my videos with. It's just going to be a quick video, and longer, more involved stuff is going to be coming out eventually. First, Starkid is doing this whole big Starkid Returns campaign to promote all their new projects. They have a couple things coming out in the next year or so. It's on BackerKit, so that's instead of Kickstarter, but it's the same thing. You can donate your money and it'll go to the new project that they're doing, and then you can get different perks for however much you donate. So just like they did with Homecoming and Black Friday and all that, it's the same deal. Probably the biggest project that they're doing and the one that's gotten the most hype before all this is Nerdy Prudes Must Die, which if you follow Starkid, you've probably heard at least a little bit about. It's going to be the next Hatchetfield musical, so continuation of Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals and Black Friday and all the Nightmare Time stuff. It's in that same universe. Basically, it's like a ghost story kind of horror thing, just like the other two are horror themed, and it seems kind of like it has a slasher vibe. It's in a high school setting. It seems really cool. I'm actually very excited about this one. I think I speculated my Black Friday review a little bit about it, but I don't know. I don't think I've shared my thoughts that much. So far we know it's starring Angela and Mariah, but we don't have any other casting announcements yet. I'm really excited to see them in a musical together. If you don't know, back when Black Friday was coming out, Mariah was originally cast as Lex, which is the part that Angela ended up playing, but then she was in Mean Girls, so she couldn't do it. And they've done some other stuff with Starkid since then, but they haven't been in like a main musical together. It's gonna be really fun to see how they play off of each other and all that, and it's also gonna be exciting to see how this fits in all the Hatchetfield stuff. Obviously it's a pretty big universe now, especially for a musical thing. It's very interesting, so I'm excited to see where that goes. I've also been seeing a lot of Angela recently because she actually joined Smosh. She's in, I guess, their main cast. She's done some pit videos, and I think she's maybe been in sketches. It's hard to differentiate between the channels now, but that's really fun. It's always fun to see in the comments the Starkid fans that are like, oh my gosh, that girl's from Starkid. It's just a fun little thing, but she's been really killing it. I really liked her in her first Try Not to Laugh appearance. She did really great, and I'm excited to see where that goes, and also how that plays out when Nerdy Prudes Must Die comes out, because you know every time Starkid does a new show, they get like a big resurgence in popularity. That'll be fun to see how that crosses over onto Smosh. So that show's coming out in February of 2023 and playing in Los Angeles like all their recent shows have, but I'm sure it'll have a big YouTube release like all their other main musicals have. So that's really exciting, and we haven't had a main Starkid musical in quite a while, so I think everyone's really looking forward to this one, and has been honestly since they announced it, but it's actually happening now. So the next big project, which I'm also very excited about, and I'm hoping that they come near me, they're doing another tour. So they haven't been on tour since, I don't know, was Apocalyptor the second one? I don't know, but for a very long time. I don't know exactly where they're going. They haven't secured venues from what I've heard yet, so it's gonna be later this year, but cities are TBA. So the tour is called Jangle Ball, and they're going to do kind of a half and half. What I've heard is the first act is gonna be villain songs, which, if you know me, like most Starkid fans, I love a good Starkid villain song, so that's really fun. And then the second half is gonna be a concert version of the VHS Christmas Carol show that they did. I actually am so upset I never got to see it because I bought the digital ticket and then I got really sick and I completely forgot that I bought it, and by the time that I was better and I actually remembered that I bought the ticket, it was over and I couldn't watch it. So I missed out seeing like the whole thing of that, but maybe I'll go get to see this tour, so we'll see. So the last project, which is kind of a group of projects, is called Starkid Labs. So it's sort of this experimental thing where they're trying out different formats and different projects and stuff. It sounds really cool. It's very interesting because Starkid is technically a theater company, like that's what everybody calls it and what it says on their Wikipedia and stuff, but they have sort of, even since the very beginning, existed in this strange space where it's not a traditional theater company, and it's almost more like a comedy troupe in some ways and theater company in some ways and multimedia company in some ways. They've just done a lot of already interesting stuff, even from just being a pretty early adopter of YouTube and stuff like that. It's interesting to see how they'll go with these different formats of things. So the first one is a podcast that Lauren is going to be hosting. It's kind of vague right now. That one seems to have the least information about it, but I'm interested to see, you know, what direction they take it. I'm not a huge podcast person, but I definitely consider listening to it depending on the topics and stuff, especially if they're going to talk about anything like theater related or anything like that. So the second one is an anthology series called Space Babies, made by Jamie and Kurt, and it seems like it's pretty open, that they have like an overarching plot of trying to find like the meaning of the universe, but so each episode is going to be a different thing and different formats and stuff. So they mention animation and all sorts of other stuff. That one, there's a lot more detail in the video that I'm not going to get into, but it seems really cool, and I think anthology series can be a really good way to look at an overarching kind of theme or idea with all different sorts of perspectives and formats and everything. So this is probably going to be a really interesting one. I guess they've done sort of digital series before, but it seems like it's going to be in a different direction than some of their other stuff has. So the third one is a play reading. So not like a full stage show, but they're going to have a script and a cast and everything like that. So it's written by Corey LeButch and directed by Corey Doris. So Corey Squared, I guess. So it's called Sissy, and it's about a gay man working at a tech startup company, and it's like a modern version of Sisyphus. That is very cool. I think it's pretty different from other Starkid stuff. Sounds a bit more absurdist and a bit more serious than maybe a straight up comedy. I'm sure there'll be comic elements. I don't think it's like a really serious drama or anything, but it does sound like a different kind of take than their musicals and stuff like that, which is exciting to see. These people are very talented, so obviously they have all sorts of different ideas and things like that to go into, and I'm glad to see them branching out into other mediums and stuff. Overall, it's a good mix of stuff. They kind of have, you know, their typical big musical, and then they're going back to the touring, which they haven't done in a long time, and then also they seem to be branching out a lot with this new Starkid Labs stuff, so it's gonna be pretty much something for everyone, it seems like, and I'm excited to see how this goes and how kind of everyone reacts to it, because some of the newer stuff, I think people in the fandom are pretty open to different formats and different ideas and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. So now just a little update on my channel. Like I said, I haven't been posting as much the past year-ish, and that's pretty much just because of personal reasons that I'm not really going to get into here, but I really would like to post more, and I plan on it now. I have a lot of ideas and a couple things actively like in the works, but some stuff that I can't do until later, but there will definitely be at least like 2 videos by the end of this year, and definitely one more in October. We'll see when the next one comes out after that, but yeah, I have a lot more stuff that I want to be doing, and I'm gonna be trying tentatively to post once a month at least. That's like my goal right now. As to what types of content I will be making, for one, as long as Starkid is making new stuff, I will be making at least some Starkid stuff, so I'll definitely have a review of Nerdy Prudes Must Die when that comes out, and I have some other ideas right now. I have at least one ranking video, although I probably won't make any more after that until Nerdy Prudes Must Die comes out, because I don't want to, you know, mess up the ranking. As to other stuff, well, I always will post Starkid. I do have a lot of other ideas that are not about Starkid, either general musical stuff or some stuff that's about some movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So that'll always be like the main focus of this channel. It's not going to become like, I don't know, a vlogging channel or a cooking channel or something, but it might not be strictly Starkid as much as it was in the past. Not that it ever 100% was. My first video was Starkid, but I think my second video was, let me see, I actually don't remember. Yeah, my second video uploaded on my channel now is a Cracked thing, and I've made 2 Cracked videos and some other stuff about different shows and YouTubers and stuff, so it's not like I've always posted about Starkid, but that is like my main bread and butter. I hope that you guys can stick around and at least give a try some of the other stuff that I'm doing. I know some of the stuff is very random, and I'll probably have some more random stuff, but a lot of it will be like musicals and things like that. And one last thing, I'm going to see Spies Are Forever in concert next month, so if any of you guys are going to that, I might see you there. I am very, very excited. It's been quite a while. I think it was originally supposed to be in June 2020, so that was a while ago, and I had tickets for the original version, obviously, and then that got canceled, and things are back now, so I am going next month. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, a vlog or something. At the very least, I'll probably post about it on like my Instagram and Tumblr and stuff, but I might record, you know, a little NYC vlog or something. And as always, if you have any questions or any suggestions or anything like that, I read pretty much all my comments. If you tweet me, ask me on Tumblr, whatever, I will always look at it. But yeah, share your thoughts in the comments, of course. I would love to hear what you think of all the new projects. Which one are you looking forward to most? What do you think of, you know, some of the new directions that they're taking it in? Are you planning on going to the tour if they come to your city, or seeing it at the live shows or anything like that? Are you going to Spies Are Forever? Will you see me there? Maybe. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff, wherever it is. I can never remember. Be on the lookout for some new videos pretty soon. Bye!